Today we found out New Zealand's recession is likely to be 2 times deeper than we had originally thought. So what? What does that mean for you? What about me? So in a recession, what happens is that people don't spend as much money. That means that companies don't make as much money, and that means that companies typically fire people. That means that your job could be at risk in this recession. That's a problem. Second thing that often happens, right now interest rates are really high. That means that people aren't going to have as much money if you've got a mortgage, or if you're a renter, your rent's probably gone up because interest rates are high and the mortgage owner is probably going to pass that on to you. This means that considering that prices are high at the same time, you've got less and less money to buy luxury items. Your money's going to your basic necessities of life. You don't have much money to send elsewhere. This means that the government is probably going to be responding by slowing down the interest rate increases. That is going to be tapering off as much as they can possibly allow. That is to go and try to increase the demand and bring it back. But the government's got a problem. These high prices aren't just going away on their own. So they're playing a fine game trying to balance dealing with inflation versus not creating a bigger recession, because as interest rates go up and the price of your mortgage goes up, guess what? Your spending goes down. And that, again, hits you in the back pocket. But it's not the end of the world. As this recession comes towards the end, the interest rates are probably going to go down further, assuming that the inflation is brought under control. And that means, again, more money for you and you can continue. Some companies might end up going bust because of the reduced spending. If you've got money invested in shares, you can probably see that you are going to go and take a financial hit in the short term. But as long as you don't sell your shares and lock in that loss, that is probably going to rebound in the longer term, assuming the companies don't go bust. Because at the end of the recession, the economy picks up and the valuation of companies goes up, and then you end up with your value of the shares going back up again. So overall, it's a recession. There's some negatives, but it's not the end of the world. The cycle will continue, and we're going to come out the other side.